happened in
September.
September.
Ike hit in September.
It's crazy. We were when we were leaving to evacuate, my mom was telling us to put stuff in a car, and so me, Amber, and Ashley, which is my stepmom's children, we ran to the beach because we stayed right behind the beach. We stayed right behind the beach, and we ran to the beach, and we were standing, and the waves were just going freaking everywhere.
That's way before the storm even came.
That was like 2 days before the storm came.
You
And
seen the
if you saw that, like I've never seen the seawall with the
Gulf
water level
swelling like that.
It was like we had a Hooters. It's not there anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
The legendary Balinese room was destroyed. Flagship. We lost a lot of history. Like you said, climate change. When I was younger, I didn't really pay attention to climate change, but after the hurricane, it definitely. I was kind of like, this could happen at any moment. We have to take care of this country. I said this country. Forget this country. We need to take care of this world.
When the hurricanes did come back in the 80s, Alicia and all of them came in the 80s.
Andrew.
And the 90s, I was telling them that I was saying that we didn't evacuate. We went upstairs in the public housing projects. We went upstairs. I remember the water coming in.
On the second floor?
No.
Oh.
Then, and this was about over 30 years ago, okay? Because Alicia hit when I was 6. So this is about over 30, 33, 34 years ago, okay? And when Alicia hit, it flooded the island, but you probably got like 2 to 3 foot of water. And we were standing in projects then, and the water only came to our doorstep. That says a lot because it says a lot because over the years, more and more water is coming in. So you say, or you would think there is a climate change, or you would think there's a problem with with the weather and just things that are going on. I remember that. I remember not too much water came in.
Now,
But when Ike hit,
but
the water came in those units, those public projects units.
feet.
Probably like 10 or 11 feet, because I remember I was telling them it was like the 8th or 9th step. There's 14 steps, and I remember as a kid there were 14, which count 14 steps. But when Ike hit, it hit like the 8th or 9th step. When I was 5 or 6 years old, it only came to our front door. Yeah, I haven't been to this place since Ike hit, so.
Yeah, so tell me how it feels right now to see this place.
It brings back a lot of memories, like I said earlier, it's kind of like an eerie feeling because we wrote it out in this place, and yeah, she's still standing. He didn't really damage except pretty much the inside of it, and then some of the like I was saying, some of the nails and stuff was coming out of the fixture up there. Our bedroom is right there to the right. That window broke out the night when the wind picked up. That window broke out. So the way the house is made, it's like straight back. So when the window broke and the door flew open, all the wind just went straight through the house. It's very scary. We actually, like I said, the winds and the rain picked up at around 7:30, and we were just sitting on the porch. The sun was shining, and we were just sitting on the porch long enough until it was unbearable to sit there, and then, like I said, when the wind picked up so bad, we had the door had a blind over it, like these blinds down here, and when I opened it, the wind just took it, pulled it off the hinges. And so we jumped up, we were afraid, so we jumped up and we went inside. Well, when I was growing up, this was home. It was public housing, everybody knew everybody, and if you did something wrong, the community, everybody, it was a close bond then, you know what I'm saying? As time went on, and then when Ike hit, it just took it all away, It took it all away. And I'm thinking that's what they wanted. I'm thinking that's what they wanted, you know. Not talking down on anybody, not talking bad about anybody, but there's reasons for everything. And these things should have been built faster than what you know, what they where they're at now. They were fighting a long time after Ike at City Hall was fighting. We had a lot of residents contesting to opening these places back. They wanted to, because these places doesn't belong to the city. It belongs to the government. The government funded Galveston so many millions of dollars to rebuild these places. And they gave them a time frame to rebuild. And if they hadn't rebuilt in that time frame, they're gonna take the money back. And so all the residents, all the people that's been living here for years and years and years, that were born here, raised here, they're rushing up to City Hall. They were holding City Hall meetings, school districts, and it was just a big mess. I was sick. I was sick to hear people on this side saying yes. I was sick of hearing people on this side saying no. You know, and it's like everybody was against each other. After the rebuilding process, after the process of everybody saying, okay, you okay? Now it's back to normal life. Then they come with this, yes, rebuild it. Oh, no, don't rebuild it. It's a tourist town. They don't want the tourists to come in here seeing the eyesore, you know, the low-income people. You know, like I was telling you, not all low-income people are characters. I was 6 years old growing up here. I was 6 years old, and I don't consider myself a character. I'm a tax-paying citizen. I go to work every day and live a private life. But Galveston is quiet now. It's real quiet.
Because of that ordinance.
Well, since Ike, nobody's here.
Yeah.
Nobody's here. You know. Nobody's here. And these things should have been open already. They should have been already open.
It's a long time.
It's what, 7 years? Going on 8 years that Ike has passed? And they're taking their time, they're dragging their feet, because they know when they open them back up, what's gonna happen? They're gonna flock back to the island. Not everybody that left, but people that call it home, they're gonna come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.